Hey guys, back out at Antill Golf Course today. First time I've been on the course in about a week and a half. There's been a lot of wet weather in Sydney. I'm back on the front nine as the back nine which is too busy. And as you can hear, it is quite windy. So that could be my excuse for my ball going everywhere today. Sprayed the first tee shot off to the right. Luckily, it hit the tree and come back to the left. Also, my shot tracer is a bit all over the place today as I was having some issues on the PC with the program. Made good contact with this shot, but I think I just overcompensated after my first tee shot went right, so this one goes the opposite direction. Small tree was obstructing my backswing here, so I just wanted to make contact and get it somewhere close to the green. Got a really good result. It gave me a look at birdie. Good pace, but terrible line. Nice to knock in the easy 1 footer for par though. On to the par 4 second, which does have trouble down the left. I hit a terrible snap hook which barely gets a few metres off the ground. It does make its way through the trees though. I get lucky that it comes up short of the lake, and I do have a shot at the green. And I duff it straight into the water. My confidence is shot at the moment, so I just take an 8-iron and get it somewhere close to the green. I hit it really well in comparison to my last couple of shots, and it did just end up just short of the green. Playing 5 now, I'm hoping to get this up and down for double bogey. I managed to get this one pin high, but just didn't read the break enough, but I left myself an uphill putt. Just sneaks by, and I tap into triple bogey. Onto the third hole where we have a little dogleg par 4. I hit a really good tee shot with the hybrid, and it lands in the middle of the fairway. Only 120 out, but I always struggle with the approach shot to this green. Today would be no different with me going about 30 yards left of the target. And I duff a 30-metre chip. Then, not wanting to duff the shot again, I thin it and it goes over the back of the green. After my last 2 shots, I had no confidence with chipping, so I took the putter from off the green. I get the line wrong, but the pace wasn't too bad. I really need to spend more time practicing the putting. I tap in for another triple bogey. I opt for the hybrid again on the fourth. There is water protecting the green, and the driver would certainly reach it. Well, not if I hit the driver like I just hit my hybrid. It may have went a few metres further. Did not even make the fairway with 160 metres to go to the pin. I take a 7-iron. I hit it pretty well. It goes left. I couldn't see where it landed though because of the glare. As you can see, I left myself a tricky shot over the bunker. I try and take it on with my lob wedge, and the bunker one. I try again, I hit a pretty good chip shot over the bunker and leave myself a putt for double bogey. Which I miss and tap in for triple bogey. We move on to the 126 metre par 3, which is looking straight into the sun. And I end up hitting it straight over the back of the green. Had a pretty hard shot from here with the green running away from me, but it was my fault for putting myself here in the first place. I made good contact, but this goes way too far and off the other side of the green. I leave myself with some more chipping practice, but luckily this time I hit it pretty well and it leaves myself a short putt. Another missed putt and I tap in for double bogey. At 10 over through 5 holes, my confidence was absolutely shot, but I tried to stay positive. I turn this one over a little bit to the left. It heads into the bunker, but as their GUR, I get the free drop. I leave myself with another tricky chip shot over the bunker. This time I hit it pretty well. I leave myself putt for par. And once again, good speed, poor line. And I tap in for bogey. On to the par 5 seventh now. I hit an okay tee shot. Goes a little bit right, just off the fairway. Pull out the hybrid just to try and knock it somewhere down, about 100 metres from the green. I hook it left over the trees, leaving me a very tricky third shot. I pulled out the lob wedge, but I didn't actually think I could get over these trees. The smarter play probably would have been played back out to the right on the fairway. But somehow I did get over the trees. It did end up a little bit short of the green, but I'll take that from the position I was in. Didn't know what to expect here the way I was chipping and pitching today. But finally I hit a good chip, which left me a short putt for par. Nice to get a par and stop the carnage of the last 5 holes. Onto a short par 4, which is probably drivable for some, but not me. Managed to find only my third fairway of the day. With 82 metres to go, I take the lob wedge. I leave it a little bit short, but it's not in a bad position. And another miss hit. It seems today my chips are either pretty good or really bad. And again, I take the putter off the green with no confidence with the wedges. Turns out to be a good choice with a good result. And we add another bogey to the card. So we move on to the last hole in front 9, which is a short par 3, looking straight into the sun. I didn't think I made very good connection, but it actually ended up on the green. And I hit a terrible putt. I don't know what happened here, if it was a misread or I hit it poorly, but it left myself a reasonable putt for par. And I made it. I was pretty deflated with this nine as I was hitting the ball really well on the range. Just guess I have to try and forget it and move on.